Hi, I'm Amy Berlin. Today Staff and Brant's going to teach me how to change out the brake shoes on a Cardwell Westinghouse TMX Truck Mounted Brake assembly. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a learning experience for me.
It's not difficult to change brake shoes on a TMX Truck Mounted Brake assembly.
I'll be the judge of that.
During today's session, we will be following all relevant safety procedures. We'll get started by releasing the air from the system. Here's the wheel, the brake shoe head, the worn brake shoe, and the brake shoe key. To change the brake shoe, we first need to remove the brake shoe key. We need additional space between the shoe and the wheel so that we can remove the old worn shoe and replace it with the new one. On cars with truck-mounted brakes, additional slack is needed to obtain a gap wide enough to remove the worn brake shoe. To do this, we need to compress and shorten the slack adjuster. We will use a pry bar as a lever to compress the slack adjuster. Here's a variety of pry bars. For example, this one here, this is something you don't want to use. This is actually made for prying open a wooden box or removing nails and things like that. Not at all good for removing shoes. Here's another example. Now this is closer to what we'd like to use. However, it's curved kind of funny at the bottom and it'll be harder to get in between the shoe and the wheel. I suggest we use this type of bar. And we use that to our lever advantage. In other words, we use this portion to pry between the shoe and the wheel, and we got this long section here to pull with. And that'll give us what I'm referred to as a lever advantage, okay? What I mean by lever advantage is that between this knee here and the end, there's approximately 2 inches. And then from here to where you're going to grab it is approximately 40 inches. So if you have to push the shoe away, and it takes 1,000 pounds to do that, and there's 2 inches here, and you have 40 inches here of leverage, we call it, then you only need 50 pounds of pull out here to push the shoe away from the wheel down here.
So should I take the key out?
Sure, go ahead. Stick your bar between the key and that brake head. So first we want to pull the shoe away just till we get the slack out.
Okay. In here?
Yes, perfect. There you go. Now you can turn it around to further move it away, but now you're compressing the slack adjuster as well. That's great.
How far back? Is that enough?
As far as you can. If you can stick it in and drive back some more, that's great. That should be enough.
Okay.
Slide it down on the wheel between the wheel and the brake head as far as you can.
All right.
Okay, it looks like we need a little more slack to allow the bridge to pass the brake head. So put your bar now between the shoe and the brake head and try again just like you did before.
Slide in. Now
You can put, yes, put the key in.
Well, that wasn't bad.
No, it's not that difficult if you just use the lever to your advantage. Thanks.
Thank you, Stafford.